Something that defines all of us is the ability to form our own opinions. Sometimes these things can be positive. Like, I think we can all agree that it's important to exercise and get a good night's sleep. Other times, these opinions can be negative. But every once in a while, there will always be that one individual who says an opinion that can leave many divided. So today I'm going to look at some popular hot takes from the internet and see if I agree or disagree with them. And once again, disclaimer, these are all my opinions, and if you start crying in the comments, you're getting clowned. Cool? Cool. This first take is actually one that is shared by many poor souls around the world, and that's putting milk before the cereal. If you actually do this, I need you to write me an essay on why that order makes sense. Like, do you know why we put cereal first? When you pour in the milk after the cereal, you have a good cereal to milk ratio. Nobody wants to waste their time mixing cereal that was already floating on top of the milk. It's just not gonna fit anymore. Like dog, both are meant to be eaten together, not separate. Some cereals out there benefit from this combo. Take Cinnamon Toast Crunch. There's just something so special about eating a spoonful of Cinnamon Toast Crunch with milk on a Saturday morning. It tastes like heaven. Don't get me wrong, the cereal itself is already good, but not good enough when compared to this duo. So to those who are not doing this yet, either fix up your routine or go eat oatmeal instead, you weirdos. Another hot food take is taking instant ramen noodles over restaurant noodles. This one definitely depends on your preference. For me, there will be moments when I'm home alone and just don't feel like cooking myself a nice meal. What do I make? Yup, instant ramen noodles. Like, no matter how much I try to hate them, my face always turns happy. Now that's the power of ramen for you. With that said, it's still mid compared to actual ramen. At least from my experience, the way the ramen just makes my taste buds act up is insane. Most restaurants make their food fresh compared to those you find in stores, and that's what all ramen chains do. When I ate some restaurant noodles, I could tell that there was more texture and chewiness to them. Those in the stores don't always leave a good taste after a few bites, so from past eating experiences, this take is definitely up for debate and maybe could be taken seriously. A take that should never be taken seriously is saying the entire MCU is trash. Now, don't get me wrong, okay? Marvel has been messing up recently. We got directors out here adding screaming goats for comedy, and I'm pretty sure you guys remember what happened to Hulk after Avengers Infinity War, but you know what? I'll take any of those things any day over whatever the hell happened here in the DCEU. I already know I'm about to get someone going, well, actually, Mouse, Marvel movies always focus on being funny and DC knows how to be serious. Screw the seriousness. DC also makes jokes too, you know. Are you forgetting how dark Captain America Winter Soldier is? Captain America was literally out here playing Among Us with S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra. Now, if you're saying the MCU is trash past Endgame, we're cool, but saying anything before that, and we're gonna have some problems. Like, you cannot tell me that Iron Man 1 was a certified banger. This one line sums up Marvel in a nutshell.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Such a classic. Phases 2 and 3 also made nobodies like the Guardians of the Galaxy more popular than their comic counterparts. Seriously, a talking raccoon and Shuri are more loved than Aquaman and Cyborg. That's gotta be embarrassing. I could go on, but you get the point. DC needs to level up. Too bad iPhones can't level up in this day and age. Anyone saying that iPhone is the best of all time is a certified Apple glazer. I blame Apple because they really tricked people into getting the latest iPhone that doesn't even have a single new feature on it. And before anyone calls me biased, just look at my phone. I've had this for about 3 to 4 years. Androids allow you to customize more, and Apple is all about simplicity. Nobody wants to be plain and boring. Don't forget that the Play Store has way more apps than the App Store. Go search it up if you don't believe me. The camera argument is child's play. They both are dead even. The only thing I can give props to the iPhone for is better security, but that's not much of a flex, to be honest. This next take is one that infuriated me, and that's saying math is the worst subject of the big four. For me personally, this is a very hot take. Math is everywhere around us, whether you accept it or not. How do you think the homes we live in have enough space? Math. Want to know how sports score points? Math. Need to know how many snacks you need for the movies? Math. See my point? If you don't, then try going a day without using numbers in any way. It's impossible. Trust me. Our last take we got is very interesting. It's better to stay up late than wake up early. Now this is one I am literally split on. The only times I stay up late is for watching shows or finishing homework. Besides the former, guys, don't stay up late doing schoolwork. Not worth the pain. School aside, I don't think playing games or watching shows late is that bad. Just don't stay up past 11 p.m.
There's nothing the world despises more than a hypocrite, and we're seeing a lot of hypocrisy in the world today.
Okay, I admit, I have stayed up past this time, but it's for video purposes. Come on now. Sometimes there are nights I can't find the energy to go to sleep, so I do not blame anyone who does stay up late. Waking up early goes from being a drag to being a nice start to the day. Ain't nobody wants to get up at 6 in the morning. For me, I'll take 7. Taking a shower in the morning is the only reason I don't heavily dislike this habit. Anyone who doesn't is just struggling to open their eyes. Onto some positives, mornings are definitely the best time to go for walks or hikes. Something about just going before the sun rises is relaxing to me. I can't explain it. Traffic at this time is very low, making driving pretty relaxing, unless you live in LA or New York. Ha, good luck losers. So to wrap things up, opinions matter, sort of. Not everyone will agree on one thing, but there are certain things that do bring us together. Always remember to embrace your differences and to respect each other, even if you dislike them. They are not your enemy. No one is. As always, it's my pleasure to entertain you guys, and for now, I'll see you all next time. Peace.